Hey guys, and happy Saturday. This is Lauren with Untethered with Lo, coming with to you with our daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hanselman. Today's talk is on It's Well to Be Flexible. The excerpts go like this. He can't serve in the military, let him seek public office. Must he live in the private sector? Let him be a spokesperson. Is he condemned to silence? Let him and his fellow citizens by silent public witness. It is dangerous. Is it dangerous to enter a forum? Let him display himself in private homes, at public events and gatherings, as a good associate, faithful friend, and moderate tablemate. Has he lost the duties of a citizen? Let him exercise those of a human being. Seneca on Tranquility of the Mind 4.3. And the next excerpt goes, shortly before his death, as victory in the Civil War finally was within his grasp, Lincoln told a story to an audience of generals and admirals about a man who approached him for a high-ranking government appointment. First, the man asked if he might be a foreign minister. Upon being turned down, the man asked for a more modest position. Upon being turned down, he asked for a job as a low-level customs officer. Finding that he could not even get that, he finally just asked Lincoln for an old pair of trousers. Ah, Lincoln laughed as he concluded the story. It's well to be humble. This story embodies the flexibility and determination of Stoicism. If we can't do this, then perhaps we can try that. And if we can't do that, then perhaps we can try some other thing. And if that thing is impossible, then there is always another. Even if that final thing is just being a good human being, we always have the opportunity to practice our philosophy to make some contributions. I just love this one today. I always love all the excerpts, obviously, but I don't know, just the whole excerpt in general, just like the remaining humble enough to ask for the littlest of things is it's so important, right? Remaining humble as a human being, right, is so important. Like knowing your power and your strength and using them for the service of good is ultimately what we're here to acknowledge and then do. But from that, remaining the student forever, remaining the servant forever, and remembering that the balance of being powerful and having the ability to gift and give is the act of being of the greatest service to mankind. I I am more than confident in my abilities and my strength and my knowledge. But at the end of the day, I'm always here to be the leader who is the servant of man and God. I, what also stood out to me is just flexibility, right? I talk about the concept of being flexible a lot of my clients will say, thank you for being so flexible. And I'm like, that's all I can do for you, right? Sometimes that's all I can do for you is to be flexible and fluid in my day-to-day and my thought processes. So most people will be like, okay, this client's rescheduled 4 times. I'm going to take your money and run. My clients, literally both my clients this past week when I had calls with them were like, Lauren, I need to pause. I'm gonna pay you because like that's just the respect of it. But I need to pause because I have a lot going on and I'm still working through things. And do you mind if we come back? And I'm like, absolutely. So one, being flexible and then staying honest and humble to the fact that I'm here for them. They have paid me for my time, my knowledge. The least I can do is respect them and be there when they need me best. And all of them, both of them even, have a lot of stuff from me, right? Ideas, ways to make their stuff happen, right? That follow through of organization and follow through steps. So now is the time to give them that grace and flexibility to take time and to work. And so I really just love today's excerpt. Like, flexibility is like flexibility in the mind, flexibility in the heart, right? Learning to have compassion and grace and understanding, not just for yourself, but for others. Flexibility in meeting people where they're at. Flexibility in understanding that no matter how great you think you are, you don't get to be rude or disrespectful or belittle people. You are here to take that power and energy and then gift it to others through your humility, through your acts of service, like all that in one. I want to thank Ryan Holiday for this excerpt because this one has me like lit up. Um, it's definitely a good one. So I want to keep it short and sweet for your Saturday, but I want to remind you of humility, gratitude, flexibility, and then using your power, knowing you're powerful, knowing you're the shit, knowing you're the it, and then going and gifting opportunities for others to be filled with that same magic and that same energy. And then from there, that's where the change in the world truly comes from. That's where it comes from. So blessing you with this magical day and this amazing excerpt. Namaste.